Hey guys, how are you? Good to see everybody. How was your day? Happy Friday. Yeah, show that right at the beginning of the stream and get me demonetized, right? Welcome to all of y'all. Replay crew. Orion is here to say hi. Come here, puppy. Come here. No? Okay. He doesn't want to say hi. This is going to be a short one. I've got about 45 minutes. I wanted to pop in and say hi, check in with all of y'all, see how your week went. What do you have big weekend plans? I'm doing homework and I'm going downtown to protest and my hair is all over the place. So, I got new patio furniture this week, so I'm having a great time sitting on the patio in my new patio furniture. It's lovely out. It's about 72 degrees, maybe 70. Probably it'll drop back down to about 68. It's supposed to be beautiful tomorrow. I hope to go and meet PTS for Life is in town. So I'm hoping that I will get the opportunity to meet him tomorrow. I'm going to be protesting early. He's going to be down there at 8, so we're really not going to have a chance to get him to pull the blinds, because if we're down there at 8, the blinds will just stay pulled. They pull them at night before they leave. I'm pretty sure. So we're going to be down there at 8 or 8:30 starting, and we'll see how long it goes. And I am celebrating Friday. Y'all usually don't make me wait this long to show up. So it's a little hard to have a conversation without the comments. Comments are what make it easy. I know I'm spoiled because I got, pardon me, because I got so many subscribers so fast. I'm really spoiled about how it normally has to start, with people just talking into a camera for a half an hour at a time without anybody to listen to them. That would train me better to have more prepared material and just be more aware of, or just be more planned rather than just trying to pop on. That's something I'm going to try to accomplish. Because I think it's something I would have had to have done had I not grown so fast. I would have had to come on and had something I actually wanted to talk about. Yeah, everybody must be watching all kinds of other stuff. So, it has been a relatively good week for me. I'm still haven't gotten in to do my well, that is literally the most disheartening thing on the planet. 10101010. That is not fun. Not that you have to stay, whoever you are. It's just a really interesting sensation that I'm not accustomed to. How many eyes watching? One eyes, two eyes. How are you guys doing? You settling in on your Friday afternoon? Evening for most of you. I'm on the West Coast. It's almost 6. So for some of you, your Friday's already gone. What are people watching? You've been here since it started, Manuel? You're so sweet. YouTube's just lying to me then. YouTube is just lying to me. Telling me nobody was here, nobody was here. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to complain. It was just an observation that it's indifferent. It's lying to me. So I shouldn't listen to YouTube. I should just assume there are people back there behind the camera listening, huh? That's what I should assume. It's nice of you to come, Manuel. Cheers, y'all. There, I'm starting to relax. Indeed. Well, that's a really good reason not to get high on camera. Maybe next time I'll make a practice of muting. That was spicy. So it was my eldest child's 30th birthday today. Feels like a eventful event. Reminds me of evidence-based evidence. You got samples of a brand new strain from Humboldt. It's an old Mexican sativa on an Afghan. Nice. It's going to be called Double Stuff. I cannot recall what I am smoking. It is a What's the ones in, see, now it's starting to hit. The ones in the middle that are both sativa and indica. Blend? Is that the right word? I don't think it's blend. It's cross. Blend something. The right word is not coming. Hey Lisa, how are you? I am just hanging out after the long week, taking it hybrid. Thank you, Manuel. Hybrid. Chad is so wise. Lisa, I was just telling everybody that I'm going to be down early tomorrow. I hope you're going to be down there early. Are you really? That's so cool, Manuel. I am, unfortunately, an equal opportunity pot smoker. 8 a.m., be there, be square. I am an equal opportunity. I am like the person who doesn't know the difference between Miller Lite and Guinness. I am really kind of just smoke it and get high. I would love to learn more, but I don't quite know where to begin. So I just, I do like specifically Golden Goat. Um, I really like Golden Ticket. As long as it gets the job done, you're good. That's kind of what I figured, man. That's kind of what I figured. I mean, the expensive stuff is pretty to look at and all, but it's pretty to look at. I don't know that it makes me any differently high. I haven't, it's like when I'm drinking, there's a different flavor. I can taste and smell the difference. Um, I don't notice the smell, the taste. Call that one golden monkey or golden lemon. Yeah. Yeah, I like those a lot, but they're not always easy to get. Golden pineapple, that's what I know I like. Otherwise, if they don't have something like that, I just take whatever hybrid they've got. I would like to experiment more with the different feelings between a sativa and an indica, but I don't know if I have the bandwidth to do that right now. You like the strong, earthy pine tasting ones? Yeah, why do you say that? I do like I do have a sativa, and the difference, I got one this time, and the difference I notice is the high feels more in my head than in my body. Orion's trying to catch a fly. Hey, y'all, welcome in. It's finally Friday. I am relaxing and pardon me, blowing out your eardrums. I'm really sorry. Sativas are the fruity ones, indicas or piney hybrids can go both ways. Okay. I don't know that I smell the difference anymore. My nose isn't so good. Paolo, hola. How are you, my friend? We are just talking about things that I know nothing about, except that I'm happy to use. I'm happy to use whatever bud you give me, which is to say, don't waste. I don't spend big money on what I don't spend big money on it. I just buy what's available. I'm starting to babble a little bit. That's good. That's where I need to be. Hi, Carrie. How are you? It's nice to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. We are just indulging. We made it to Friday unscathed. We sure did, y'all. We sure did. Did everybody have a good week, or did you just get through by the skin of your teeth? Mine was busy. I had more social engagements this week than I've had in quite some time. I had a young, yeah, I know, and I can't, the super tired thing, it really sucks for me because even when I'm not high, I can tend to fall asleep at the drop of a hat. So something that slows me down more is the worst thing I can do. I take my antihistamines at night because otherwise it would be awful. It would be awful. I have to got raging ADHD. I've got raging ADHD and fibromyalgia and PTSD and depression. Depression, fibromyalgia, PTSD, sativa over indica, even if it's just a slight difference. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. That's one of the things I try to tell bud tenders is I need a hybrid, but it can't be too much in the couch because I can't do super tired. I can't do super tired. So it'll be interesting. I'm looking forward to meeting Jeff from PTS for Life tomorrow morning. Y'all know he was in Seattle today and he's headed down to Portland and he plans to be at the org at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Sorry about the dog. So we are all exactly Oregon Valley girl. Exactly that. I need to get my ass up and out of it. Me being in the couch be the problem. Me being in the couch be the problem. So, yeah. But I'm afraid that I've always been afraid that if I just smoked a sativa, hey, love Maddie. I've always been afraid that I just smoked a sativa that um that it would mess with my anxiety. That's the other diagnosis, anxiety. PTSD, anxiety, depression, and fibromyalgia. Carrie, what's early? 8 a.m.? Oh, yes, it is early. I usually so my practice, I like to go down after they've already pulled the shades in order to make them pull the damn shades. I really enjoy making them pull the damn shades. That is the highlight of my day. They're all still live? I didn't realize they were live, Maddie. I've been at work and I had about 45 minutes, so I thought I'd just pop in and say hi to y'all. Just, 'cause it's Friday. Dan's been twerking. That's funny. Manuel sativa can cause panic attacks. Yeah, so that's why I've been afraid to go straight sativa. So the highlight of my day when I go down to protest is making them pull the shades. So I would never choose to go down at 8 o'clock. But Jeff wants to go down at 8 o'clock. I'm not gonna stop him from going down at 8 o'clock. He's gonna do what he's gonna do. And I'd like to meet him. So, and please, I hope this doesn't come across as a complaint. It's not a complaint. It's yeah, I've gotten down there before and the shades have already been pulled and I still stay and I still do the thing. It's just it's fun when they pull the shades, y'all. Pearl accurately knocked the head off of the mini Mirren bobblehead heads that I sent her. That's great, love Maddie. She accurately knocked the head off of the mini. Oh, Manuel. Your son is schizophrenic. Sativas put him in an episode more than once before we figured it out. Yeah, yeah. I would think, yeah, I would think for your son an indica would be better, wouldn't it? That's just my instinct. Please excuse me for speaking out of turn because I know absolutely nothing. It's like me talking to a doctor and suggesting I know something. Wolf Machine, how are you, girl? I hope girl is okay. If it's not, I'm really sorry. I am enjoying the lovely Pacific Northwest afternoon. I'm sitting outside in the garden. She accidentally knocked the head off. Now, love Maddie, that makes so much more sense. I'm like, is that good? I'm really sorry that she did. That doesn't sound good at all. I hope you're enjoying this lovely Pacific Northwest afternoon, Wolf Machine. Sorry you guys get to listen to the dog. Apparently other people are outside today. Trying not to cough at y'all. Big Chief, howdy. Howdy. Okay, love Maddie. She then put his head in the little motorized car in front with little Davy and little TC. Pure indicator, best for him. You've sourced seeds from Pakistan and Afghanistan just for him, then got them into metric at work. Cool. Cool, Manuel. There's a puppy for y'all. No, not in my face. Okay. That was enough of that, apparently. That was enough of that. Did y'all have a good week? I'm gonna have to go back and watch that, Maddie. It sounds like it turned out okay, I hope. I'm not quite understanding, so I'm gonna go watch it. You'll have to pardon me, guys. That's hitting me a little harder than I thought. That was Orion. Orion! He won't come up here. He'll come back, maybe. How do you mean they've become deluded, Wolf Machine? I was explaining to Manuel that I know absolutely nothing. I am the type of person who that sees no difference between a Bud Light and a Guinness, except that maybe they're different colors. That is the extent of my marijuana experience. I just know that I drink or that I smoke and I get high. It works. Dancing at the front desk guy and a lot of great chalk tech art. Oh, cool. I will watch it tonight. I will watch it tonight. What else did you guys get up to this week? I've completed week 2 of my courses and I've gotten all the homework in and done for all 2 of for well, no, I've got some stuff I've got to do for my 1 credit and I've got to sit down and make sure I do that. So much crossbreeding. Some ancient strains have been lost chasing what's new and hip. Oh, there's no seed bank of the old stuff. I understand. If you took all of the dachshunds and started crossbreeding them with different breeds of dogs, you would eventually have no dachshund. You would have mutt. And the same with all the other breeds. Land races, that's so land races are heritage strains, right, Manuel? Those would be that would be what you're saying is the strains that Wolf are talking about, right? That's really cool. Wolf Machine, I cannot make I make plants die. I make plants die. I make plants die, so I have not I've tried to grow 1 or 2 times, and I've failed miserably. I think it's unfortunate that it seems to me the way marijuana is legislated and legalized does not allow for a phenomenon like craft breweries to exist. So sometime between 1985 and 1990, people started legalizing that people could open small craft breweries, and that's where the craft brewery movement came out of. Before that, there wasn't such a thing because it hadn't been legalized. And I don't know uh, the specific way that it happened, but I'm pretty sure it was a thing, and it allowed this whole new phenomenon of craft breweries, which also grew into craft distilleries. And I don't see that there's any place in any state's legislation for a phenomenon like craft breeders for uh, marijuana. And Oregon Valley girl, I have, I believe, fo- I believe 4 classes left after this one. So that's 16 credits, but I'm only taking 4 credits a quarter. So I've got a little over a year left. And then I will be done. Almost there, indeed. It's always a struggle to do it without coughing. But for you guys, I will struggle. I will struggle. So what else is new, guys? Oh, O.J. Simpson died. I hear it was cancer, which is it's I don't want to say anyone deserves cancer because nobody deserves cancer. But this is testing my belief in that guiding principle strongly. You had fettuccine alfredo for birthday food and you have to put it away because it's too much. Yes, happy birthday, Oregon Valley girl. Will the truth finally come out about Ron and Nicole? I don't know. I don't know who's left to tell it. I'm glad it was good, Oregon Valley girl. I love fettuccine Alfredo when it's done good. I'm often scared to order it because when it's done poorly, it's not worth eating. It's just not worth eating when it's done poorly. Diddy did it. Oh my god. Diddy did it. Oregon Valley girl, it was my son's birthday yesterday. So I will remember now forevermore that it is your birthday today. Oh my god, Big Chief. So funny. I haven't been following any of the news. All I'm saying about O.J. Simpson is just what I caught in the headlines. I don't know, I bet you he'd prefer to go to jail than to die of cancer. Not that he would have had a choice, he would have been in jail and cancer, so that's a silly thought. I just am babbling, y'all. I'm just babbling, that's all. Thank you, Wolf Machine. Thank you. He's my eldest, and it was his 30th birthday. So now I officially feel old. And I'm officially going to start chasing him about grandchildren here pretty soon. He just finished his master's program last year. And he's still looking for the right fit of a job. Whitney Houston, hey girl. How are you? Yeah, Oregon Valley girl. The police, it, it's really easy to be sheltered like that, I think, as as a girl. And I'm not quite sure why that is. I know my brother said because we lived in a predominantly black neighborhood, African American neighborhood. Um, and he explained that he and his friends got stopped by the cops on multiple occasions, and he would see repeatedly over and over again how they would treat him different than his African American friends. So that taught him a lesson really early on, but I didn't have that sort of experience, whether it was because I wasn't friends with black girls, which I wasn't, um, or because girls in general have less run-ins with the police, teenage girls. I'm not sure which ones. that would be. So, oh my goodness, Wolf Machine. Here's you 2 for 2 in the riot department. Probably Oregon Valley Girl. I'm just thinking in the back of my head that I need to start getting going, and I was thinking about what Wolf Machine was saying, and I was trying to process too many things at once, so let me focus. What I was going to say is when my older kids were in elementary school, um, this was in the mid to late 90s, uh, no, the m early 2000s. So when my kids were in school, the parents would complain about bullying, and where is the bullying coming from? And it would be so funny because we had an email list server for the entire community, and you could see how people talked to each other on the email list server that only the parents saw. You could see the bullying that went on in the community. The parents were the ones teaching their kids to do the bullying. What the hell asking where is it coming from? So that's my piece there on Wolf Machine. Yes, Oregon Valley Girl, I'm a little high. If you were a little older, you'd have seen the Watts riots too. Well, I have to say, I hail from St. Paul, and my son did his master's program at the U of M and lived in St. Paul within 8 blocks of university, which was the main drag that was being used as a protest route. And that far away, he ended up with tear gas in the house on multiple occasions. Not bad, but enough that you could smell it. Um, I think I'm not sure what we've learned out of that. It was awe-inspiring to see so much protest. I worry that this protest against Scientology will die, um, a similar will peter out in a similar way. And so I think we need to think about ways to make sure that these protests are, um, there's a word I'm looking for. It's the word that means that that it can go on for a long time, that your people don't get burnt out. Yes, I totally agree. It starts at the top. I once wrote a paper about how our policymakers and enforcers are ultimately the ones that set the tone from the top down. I thought it was pretty clever. I'm sure it was clever. It does start at the top. Bullying. Look, all you got to do is watch a presidential debate. It's just elevated bullying. No martial law. Martial law is no fun at all. I did go down to Portland during the protests, but I didn't spend a lot of time there. This protesting is much more my speed. It was shocking to see fury unleashed in real life when you'd only seen it in war or movies. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Parents could not enable and perpetuate the problems, but many do. Yes, exactly. Yes, exactly. Okay, guys, I hate to put a stop to this just as it's getting interesting, but I guess an old saying is always leave your audience wanting more. Orion is here finally to say goodbye. We have to go meet our son at the local tavern for a birthday dinner. So I appreciate you guys spending a little bit of time with me tonight. Always makes me feel better. You mean a lot to me, all y'all. It is Orion. It is Orion. Y'all mean an awful lot to me. I appreciate you coming in here and putting up with me babbling and putting up with my verbal pauses. I know that I stop talking and looks like nothing's happening in the middle of a sentence. So, I appreciate y'all being here. He is a cutie pie. He is gonna be unhappy. He was crated all day and he's gonna go back in the crate while we go to dinner. It's unfortunate. That's part of the reason you like to babble, Manuel. I'm so glad. Part of the reason we needed to come outside so he could run around and play outside. Okay, you guys. Take care. See y'all later. Thanks a lot.